If you are under the age of 18 and you are watching this video, please stop now. This content is not intended for you. Everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here with the last and final episode of Help Me Fill My Trolley. So I posted this on Instagram. It's this beautiful SVG file that I got from Nicole. Nicole is Nicole Silhouette, Nicole Paper Crafts on Instagram and YouTube. I'll link her down below. It is a trolley file and it is an SVG. I have my, I can't put it all in here, but I have wheels at the bottom. I got these wheels from Amazon. I will post a link down below in the description box. This is a super cool file. I really love it, and I'm gonna make it again. So this is my trolley. Of course, this is the only probably Louis Vuitton I'm gonna have of paper craft. So I decided to make it super cool and fancy. And what I've done was cut out all the panels in heavyweight cardstock. Then I cut them out again and embossed all of the top panels, and then I individually cut little LVs out of some copper paper, which I put here as well, and embossed. And this is the Michael's rose gold paper. And then on the side we have pockets, and they have magnets to them as well. And I know this is just an odd angle. Both of them have magnets, nice deep pockets. And then on the back I've embossed it as well. And then I have another little Louis Vuitton leftovers. I used some straw for the handles, and I just love it. Just wheels so nicely. It's a cute little trolley, and I love it. So currently my trolley is empty. Isn't that nice? What an empty trolley to take to a craft space. Well, I guess it's a good idea because now I can just fill it up with all new stuff. No, I'm not doing that. But what we are doing is I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to move this out the way because it is messing up my white balance here. And so what I'm going to do is make another one, and I'm going to use this Snowflake paper collection. And this is a digital collection that I purchased off AC Digitals. And I just well, in December, I got my new 12-inch, my printer that prints 12-inch paper, 12 by 12, which I'm so excited about. I do print my paper at Office Max and UPS Online. I won't stop doing that. I do have a home printer that I could use that prints off 8.5 by 11, but now I have a printer that can print off 12 by 12. So now I don't have to condense my SVG designs in order to fit in the realm of the 12 by 12. Now, I did print this out in 8.5 by 11 as well. Let me see. I've already cut out what I needed to cut out. So I think I have more than this. Oh, I have a few more here. I did print it out 8.5 by 11. And these are the leftover sheets that I haven't used yet. And since I'm crafting Christmas all year long, I will be using the rest of these sheets. But I printed off my favorite sheets in the 12 by 12s. And this paper is so pretty. I love it. Without further ado, let me share with you the pieces. Now I'm going to put it together, but it's not a tutorial. We're just going to put it together. There is a tutorial already on this, and I will link it down below, as well as the SVG where you can get from Nicole. Very detailed tutorial. So I'll link that down below. But here, all right, so I'm getting all my pieces together. I'm just trying to separate here. I've already put this together once, so I should be a little bit familiar with it. I know that I love this paper. I just do. Look how pretty this sheet is. I mean, it's just super cute. And like I said, I've already got everything all cut out. Well, I think mostly everything. I think I was waiting to see how stuff looked. I mean, I can kind of picture how it's going to look, but I was kind of waiting to see how everything looked all put together before I, start getting a little bitty pieces together. So, all right. Yeah, the white balance is off. So this is the bottom panel. We won't need this right the second, but we will need it in a little bit. And then we have the back wall, right? So I just need to fold this over nice and gently. And where's my tape? All right. Make sure that I have a good amount on here. And then we're going to fold that over. And then we're going to connect these two together like so. I'm going to add some double-sided tape to this edge and then attach it to my bottom panel. All right, so got that all there. Flip it over. Okay, now that's attached. And then we're going to bring in the front wall, which is this here. And we're going to do the same thing. Fold that over. I'm going to add some tape. Get that in there. And this then attaches to this flap. So I'm going to add tape to that. I'm going to flip it upside down. Make sure that I don't go over my score marks. And I'm using 110-pound weight cardstock. And I ran this through twice on the silhouette. I had to cut out 2 times and it works great. 3 times it starts cutting the perforated marks. So you just want to stick to twice on heavyweight cardstock material. All right, I need to flip this over so I can make sure that I don't go past the lines. And line that up really well. I think I have adhesive on my desk. It's okay. Just wipe that off. That's the issue with using white as your background. All right, now we're ready for the side walls. Okay, and I'm just going to fold them over, and then you just want to pay attention. The curve kind of goes in the front, the little hump. Then you know one side is left and one side is right. So I'm just going to fold it over. Add tape to one side. Okay. And this is like that on purpose so that it's tapered so that it'll fit nicely. And then the inside is here. Let's fold up these side flaps. This is where we're going to attach the side walls. It's coming together quite quickly. All right, so that's going to look like this. All right, clean at the bottom. And then your wall hump goes like that. So that's how you know on the let's see, that goes on this side because the taper end goes on the inside. This tape end, so you want to have a clean inside, that goes on this side, and then this flap goes on the inside there, like so. All right, so I got my pieces. I am going to make sure I don't mess that up. I'm going to lay my tape down on the sides of the walls there, so I can lay the sides down. Okay. And I'm going to do the other side since I got this tape out. All right, so I'm going to start with this side, taking these pieces off, although I should do them one at a time, but I'm already here. Got to commit to it. My tape is a little bit longer than, or wider than the piece. I don't have any skinnier tape, so I'm just curling up the edges, the overage, basically. So we're going to start out lining this up at the top, making sure that's lined up right. Press it down. And then I'm going to do this side while I'm over here. No, one at a time. One at a time. And then you get it. We close this part. and line it up like so, and then close this, and I'm going to go on the inside and make sure all of it is adhered like that with a bone folder. Coming together easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Alright, and then we're going to take the sides off of this one and do the same thing. What I need to do is make the marks for the wheels on the bottom here. So I have my wheels here. I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested. They are swivel wheels. Really cool. And I was going to spray paint these like I did the other ones, but it ended up getting kind of a little mucky. So I'm just going to make a mark. So I'm just going to make a mark here. And this is where my brads will go. All right, I got some heavy duty brads here. Nobody will see these. They're glitter. Everything looks better with glitter anyway, right? So what I'm going to do is use these and a tiny bit of hot glue to put these wheels on. All right, we got the wheels on, and I just did 2 eyelets. They're on there. They're on there pretty sturdy. So, not eyelets, brads. So what I'm going to do is, for my trolley, I used E6000 and just had them sit overnight. That's why I didn't do all the layering and all that. So what I'm going to do is cover the inside of this. All right. It's off a little here, but the little divider we put in will cover that up. Okay. So let's move on. Moves so nicely, doesn't it? All right. Stop playing with the trolley, TMIKA. I need to put my side panels on first. So that's going to go like that. That's the paper that I chose there. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then I have my back wall. I didn't do a front wall on the inside because there wasn't a need to do that. Who's looking in there? Nobody. So Jasmine, when you see this, don't look on the inside in there. There's not a wall. There's not a paper. So I think I'm going to have it like this. I think that's how I had it. So I got that there. This is going to be on the second wall. And then this is on the back. I think this is the front inner wall. Yes. Okay. We got it. We got it. All right. Let's go ahead and adhere these down. That is so cute. I love it. Second inner wall. All right. So this is the second inner wall. And then we're just going to fold this like that. And then these little edges pop out to hang up against the wall there. Two more. Like I said, this is a 120-pound weight cardstock. It's not given without a fight. All right. So let's stick these together close. Like so. All right. And then we can add the paper. We can add it now, we can add it later. Might as well add it while we're sitting here. And then this. All right, let's do the first one. That way I can get a better gauge of what's going on. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll up all of these ends. It's going to be so cute. All right, so that's going to go. I'm going to have to use double-sided tape. I can't use hot glue because if I screw up, I screw up. But meanwhile, while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and add this front panel. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Uh-oh, gotta make sure that's lined up just right. That looks awesome right there. Such a pretty paper. We're gonna add the tape to the bottom and the sides so we can put the walls on, or the walls up. We are in the home stretch, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. That was courtesy of Princess and the Frog, i.e. Tiana. Okay, so we've applied the tape to all these sides. So here's the harder part here. So I'm going to stand up to make sure I kind of get it how I want it. And I'm going to bend these back on the sides a little bit because I don't want them to stick. I got to guide them in, and then I'm going to look where I'm doing here. I'm using my mat as a guide the best way that I can. All right, I like that. So I'm take my bone folder, and now we got to do this one. Look at that. Is that not the cutest thing ever? All right, so let's do the side panels on the outside of our trolley. Here, oh, these papers are so cute. I love the mishmash of them all. Mishmash. This paper is gorgeous. All right, and the file. Okay, so this is where we are. Lovely. Have our lid pieces here. This is the home stretch. So this is the front. I mean, this is the main piece here. And I have that little tab right here. Let me just grab my glue ATG tape and then put that right on there. Like so. All right, that folds down. That goes in the back and attaches to the back of the caddy. And then there's some perforated lines. You can kind of roll these, you know, roll these over. They help to just make the lid look a little smoother. Okay. Once you get those all rolled out, I'm going to grab my lid here, and I'm going to use, have to use dry tape for this because glue would be clunky and it won't lay flat. Probably should have used wet glue. I don't want to deal with this one right here anymore. Sticky stuff everywhere. All right, so I'm going to lay this on top, and I removed the perforated lines from the outer layer of the lid. The cover layer 2 had the perforated lines in it, and I didn't want those on it. I just wanted them, the ones underneath, like that. I didn't want mine to show on the top. So that's why you don't see them. You can kind of see through them, or through here. You can kind of see them through here, but they're not on the top of it. And then I have an underneath layer that I just flip the file, mirror right, so that I can cut this out to match underneath. And we're going to bring our box back out. I'm going to go ahead and add my hot glue to the back here. And that just fits perfectly right there. Like that. Super cute. And then this front, I'm going to grab some more Velcro dots Just kind of let this fall into place, kind of like right there. Okay, hold on. Let me grab some more dots. So this way, fold it this way. I think I'll do, for sure do 2, but let's see. I kind of feel like I should do 3. I wish I had some magnets. I wish I had more magnets. So I'm just going to lay them right there. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure that's on there. Take the sticky off. And then we just close it up where we want it to go. I'm just going to lean that against my little shelf here. Right there. There we go. So cute. That is so stinking cute. Ah, I love it so much. So we're going to put that aside for a quick second. And then we're going to get our side pockets. Now I didn't cut anything for the side pockets yet because I wanted to see what the paper looked like, and I wasn't even sure that I was going to do the pockets. So I kind of like it like it is, so I'm not sure still at this moment, but that's why I didn't cut the paper. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do the pockets. I kind of like it without it. So anyway, you're going to just fold over all the perforated marks, obviously. And then I'm going to use hot glue to put this little box together. And just close all the tabs. Like you normally would do like a box. So that's going to go against the trolley. And then this is the fold over part. I'm conflicted. Yeah, I guess so. So I'm going to grab the hot glue like that. And then just make sure it adheres straight. And tuck this in like that. I think I'm going to do tape for this one because the sliding of glue, hot glue in there will mess up the rest of the, it'll mess it up. So I'd rather do this. Open it up. That's better. And then we're going to do the second side. All right. Ta-da! Oh, it's so cute. The lines are almost perfectly lined up. I love that. I'm going to put Velcro on here. I don't have any more magnets. I'm going to give her a magnet set. So I don't have any to put on there. Make sure that's stuck on there. This is cute. All right, so the next thing we're going to work on is this handle and the compartment box, and then we'll be able to complete that step kind of all in one whoop. So you'll get all of these little pieces here, and you're going to glue them together with wet glue stacked on top of each other to make a nice thick handle. And you want to make sure that you do them as straight as possible using wet glue. There are like 19 of these pieces. They go by really fast. And then there's these little strips here, and then they come in a set of 5, but I've cut them out twice, so I have 10, and I'm going to stack those on top of each other for both ends, and you'll see that to add extra stability. And then I can't decide what kind of compartment color and handle I want, so I'll cross that bridge when I get there. What you want to do is just grab your wet glue and layer these right on top of each other. I try not to touch the glue, so I put it in the middle so that I can, one, keep my hands from being completely sticky with this super sticky glue, and two, not get the paper all gunky. So like I said, there are like 19 of these, and as you can see here, we're already on number 4, so it goes by pretty fast. All right, I have my handle, and that is as neat as I can get it. So turned out to be really quick. All right, so now I'm gonna set that aside, and then we're gonna grab 5 of these pieces, and then we're gonna stack these on top of each other. All right, I have my 2 stacks of 5. All right, I'm gonna set that aside, and then we have this compartment left, and all we want to do is, or this box, I got glue on my fingers, so annoying. All we want to do is fold these over at all of the perforated marks. Excuse me. And then we want to put it together. There's some tabs in here on the side, just like you would do a box. And then we want to just put that together. For this, I'm going to use some hot glue because I miss it ever so much. And then we want to put that together, and I'm just going to hold that there since it's so tiny. I don't want to leave it up to its own devices to secure. All right, and then we want to do that all the way around. All right, so that's done. Now, if you watch the video, she'll tell you to secure this on top, just like that when you get done. But I leave mine open so that I can make sure my straws get some glue in here where I want it to go, and then I'll put the top on. So I'm going to wait to do that. And then we're going to move on to this little piece here. And let's get that cut out. Now this piece is going to connect everything together to be the handle. So again, this is heavy cardstock, so the perforated marks are firm on here. Just want to make sure I get it right. All right, so we're going to leave these 2 tabs alone for now. Okay, we're going to take one of the stacks of 5, and we're going to load that in here like so, lining up that bottom. And I'm going to use hot glue for this because it adds some more stability. Just going to line that up in there like so. Okay, and then we're going to take the other stack and line this up on the inside with those holes in that little pocket there. Probably should have did that first, but it's okay. It'll fit just fine. And I'm going to add some hot glue. And here, no one is going to see this. It just adds more support. Okay, so now we have this piece here. We're back to that. We're going to add the base to the sides, just like this. I'm going to use wet glue because I don't want this to be chunky. Hold that there. You want to make sure you line it up not only with the bottom, but even with the opposite side too. So just make sure you got that on there. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is add this piece to the inside, just like so. And it fits right in there. Just make sure you get it lined up with the top and secure it. Wet glue for the sides and hot glue for the bottom. Just like that. That's your handle. All right, I'm going to go with the green piece. I think that looks cute. So this is the offset or the layer piece. All right, and then I can add the back piece to this. Center that, just like that. Now this I have to use double-sided tape for, because it'll be clunky and gluey with any other adhesive. So I have to use that. And we're going to start with this little tab underneath. We're not covering the holes at all. We're just kind of starting with this tab. Make sure that's on there. And then we are following it along, pressing in as we go. Go over this with my bone folder. Make sure I get in those handles. Pretty good. I used straws the last time. I'm not going to use them this time because I probably went through a couple straws because I'm just heavy-handed and I was trying to jab my straw in there and it wasn't working for me because I probably didn't line my holes up correctly. So what I did was take some wooden dowels from the Dollar Tree, and I have this deco color pen in gold. So I just colored these pegs in the gold to match. And they're wooden, so they work. They're a little shorter than the straw, obviously. So I'm just going to raise my compartment box up a little bit so that the handles can come up over the suitcase or the trolley. But I'm going to widen this hole just to make sure I got a clear shot, because you only want to do this one time. And I'm going to give it a test. You may want to go around, you know, the edges with maybe a scissor or something. Make sure they get in there. All right. So I'm going to add some hot glue in there so they can have something to stick to. I'm not going to fill it up because I really don't want it to ooze out. And I'm just going to gently lay that in there. And I didn't color to the bottom of the stick because it's going to go, you won't see it. It's going to go in that little box. Really nice. Okay, so now we have the box here. You want to kind of do the same thing. You know, make sure the holes, I can see that I didn't line that up very well, but I'm just going to take my scissor and just kind of go around it carefully. Widen it up a little bit. All right, I kind of want to measure because I want to use the most amount of room. So if I can just put it in there like so, that would be great. So it's going to go this way. That's enough. That is enough. Now we just want to glue that in. I'm going to use some hot glue. And a lot of it. I don't think these are going anywhere anytime soon. And then I'm going to add glue to the base just to create some more sturdiness, since that's kind of top heavy. This is why I like keeping this open. It kind of just matches up, make the bottom just as heavy as the top, so it doesn't rip. All right, once that's set, we're going to add the back. Seal that on. Here we go. Just as heavy as the top. You know why? There's a stick of hot glue in there. All right. All right, so we're going to just seal this like so. Just make sure I got my placement right, the height right. And we're going to add last bit of hot glue on here. So cute. This is too cute. Adorable. Adorable. So as far as decorating, I don't know. I'm still not set on what to do with that, but I'm going to leave this here, and then maybe the final episode will be decorate my trolley. I don't know. I just like this how it is. I know one thing that I completely forgot that I'm kicking myself is I wanted to stitch all of these papers, and I can't do that now because I would have to just rip it all apart and do it over. So I'm not going to do that. But maybe I'll find a jelly pen or something that's gold and write around it or something. We'll see. But anyway, this concludes the putting together. This is how it's inside again. So we're going to stuff this with 5 embellishments. I can't remember if it's 3 or 5, but we're going to fill it up. All right. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Like this video if you like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.